Good morning, everyone. This is Mr. Ryan, the principal of the Arts Academy. I am excited today for this PLC Insider to talk to you about our learning unit and then what we do at the end of the learning unit called our learning unit data team. So quickly, here's a review of our learning unit where our teachers meet. They plan out the month. They put some assessments in the month to make sure kids are learning. We have flex days where we stop instruction, we review, reteach, allow more time and support, or give extension or enrichment work. And here it is. So here's our learning unit schedule. You can see that we conducted over the month of October. At the end, what our teachers do at the end of the unit, they meet in the data team. So they give an assessment, and we use assessments to measure learning and to also make adjustments to our instruction. So here's what our teachers do. They meet in teams. You can see first they go over the norms. They review the purpose and the role and why are they meeting. Then they go over here. Question number one, what did we want students to learn over this month? What were the priority standards that the kids had to master over this month? And then they go overall. How do we know if they learned it? What's the overall data? What's it telling us? And then we break down the data by target. So look at each teacher, ELA, math, social studies, science, arts. All of our teachers are looking at, did the kids master? Did they learn? How many kids mastered? What percentage? So here's just a quick data analysis. Then you can see here, we go down, we talk about, were there any targets or strengths? Did the kids do well on a target? Did they master these targets? And why? Then we look at the targets and needs. Which targets did they not master that we have to work on? And then we talk about, why do you feel they struggled overall on the learning targets? Then we examine and discuss the data. We look at all the students with a race and equity lens, and then we look at the questions and reflect on the questions. Which question was most challenging? Which question separates students from approaching and mastery? How about mastery and exceeding? And then we write a summary statement of the data. What's the overall data telling us? We spend about a third of the time on the data analysis, and then we really want to get into the action plan. You can see, what will we immediately do for the students who did not master the target? And we look at assessment. How is the quality assessment? How are the grade levels assignments that we gave during the learning unit? Then we look at instruction. How can we support the students in class? How can you change instruction to meet the needs of students? Then we look at flex time. How are we going to use flex time where there's no new instruction and we could give to kids more targeted needs, supports? What is the instructional plan? How will you include students as part of the assessment process? When can students redo and retake? So all these questions are reflected on by the teacher and reviewed with the team. You can see here we have college prep, which we do not have right now because we have cohorts. Where in a regular year, the teachers would then place kids in class based on each individual student's need. So again, this is our learning unit. We are constantly focused on student learning here at Arts Middle. Thank you so much for joining our PLC Insider. Have a great day. Go Arts Middle.